and we started a scholarship fund for our high school students at the high school. So we have been giving out scholarship to Uniondale High School students for the past 10 years.
Nice.
Every year,
Yeah.
every year. So we continue to do that, and
And
we
how
all
did that come about?
that comes about again. Based on my experience as a high school counselor at the high school, I know there is a need. There's always a need for funding,
Okay.
especially for immigrant students who may be undocumented. They are not eligible for financial aid.
Right.
So those students, a scholarship will help them, with books and getting a computer or something like that for them to get their education. So that's what we've been doing, for the past since the inception of the organization, really. And in addition to that, Nicole, when tragedy hit, we have a couple of family members in our community who were hit by tragedy,
Yes.
whether it's losing a lost one or a loved one or losing their home. And if we have a connection and somebody reach out to the organization, we would make a contribution, a donation to the family to support them. So it's beyond just pencils and school supplies. We are here for the community
Right.
as well. Without going into details and giving examples, but we have
Right.
helped a few families.
Oh wow.
And then also during COVID, we had social workers, our resources, who reach out to us and said there's a family who in dire need for food. They really can't afford anything. So, again, we donated to the family to help them,
Right.
for the week,
Yeah.
So
You fill in where there's a need
yes,
if it's big enough and it meets the mission of the organization.
absolutely.
Nice. Since you've stopped returning to Haiti, are there any plans for this year?
So
To go there?
So no, because of the political situation in Haiti, unfortunately, Haiti have always been in this dark place politically. Without going into that, so it's very unsafe, to travel to Haiti.
Okay.
Because gangs have taken over the country, so there is no sense of safety or security. So we have stopped going, but we continue to, send the money over to the schools, to at least for the kids when they are open. That's another challenge too. They are not always open, so there have been this. Stoppage in school opening, school closing. So it's a very difficult situation for the people there and for the children. But what we do, we also have partnered. We have also donated to schools in Nigeria, and then this year, what our focus is, part of our fundraising effort is to provide that support to a school that we have in Nigeria, because we have a Nigerian board member, and we've been working with that school. So we're gonna support them, and that's why we're doing this fundraising this year. That's the
All
focus.
right. That was a good segue into it because that was what I was going to ask next. Thank you for that. So, France, this year you have a great fundraiser coming up this month. Talk a bit about that. Talk a bit on the day and what should people expect when they attend.
Well, Nicole, I can tell you, if you haven't been, you should be there.
All right.
Our fundraiser, our fundraising gala is really an excellent, amazing opportunity for networking, for people to have a good time.
Yes.
And on April 12th, we will have it at the Crest Hollow. So historically, we've been having it either at Westbury Manor
All right.
or the Crest Hollow, because we want the best. We want
Right.
to present our best to the community,
Yes.
to our guests. When they come, you'll have entertainment. And the most exciting part about this year, we have our civil rights attorney, Mr. Fred Borington,
Yes.
who will be our silver lining, who will be our keynote with a silver lining message. You know, we are living in a time of anxiety and uncertainty,
Yes.
legally, right, for many of our families. And I thought it would be a great idea to have someone that can deliver a message of hope
Yes.
for us tonight. So that's a silver lining point of that night. And then you have, a cocktail hour, dinner, dancing, entertaining. We have a violinist who's going to be playing for us. We have a saxophonist who's going to be performing, really displaying our talent
Yes.
in our community. So it's going to be a great night. And unlike, Nicole, I must said,
Yes.
unlike other galas you'll go to, we don't do a lot of talking.
Oh,
Okay? We don't do a lot of talking
you
because
allow us to be entertained and
yes,
party?
yes, we know you coming out to support a great cause, but
Yes.
at the same time, you dressed up nicely. You are with your friends and colleagues. You want to
Right.
have a good time. So
Right.
we try to minimize the amount of talking or speech, if you would,
Yes.
during a gala, because to us we feel that it's inappropriate. We'll do our short presentation, brief presentation, and then after that, it's networking, it's partying, it's having a great time.
Yes. Well, I was hoping that you were going to say it's also a masquerade ball.
Yes.
Well, I was like, come on, friends.
Yes, Nicole, it's
To
a
me, the most important
yeah,
part
yeah,
is
it's a
that you get to
so
wear a
Nicole,
mask.
you have your mask, huh? You have your mask.
Yes.
I can tell you're excited. Yes, it is a masquerade ball, and then it's a beautiful scenery to see that night. I mean, our people, we love to dress up, and
Yes.
especially the ladies with the mask. I've never known there were like so many different varieties of mask
Oh,
until
yeah.
I started doing this. So it's gonna be a beautiful night. It's gonna be exquisite. I mean, we take pride in that every year since we've been doing it, and it hasn't been anything but positive feedback.
What time is it going to start?
It start at 7. The cocktail hour start at 7.
Okay.
We're asking people to try to arrive a little bit earlier, so you can really fully enjoy
Right.
the ambiance.
What I do like is that it's close by here in Baldwin, the Coral House.
No, it's at the Crest Hollow
Oh, Crest
in
Hollow.
Woodbury. In Woodbury. Yes, yes.
I heard C.
Crest
I don't even
Hollow.
have my glasses.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Crest Hollow,
All right.
Woodbury. Mm-hmm.
So what I do like is that it's going to be at the Crest Hollow in Woodbury. I've been there several times for different occasions. Plenty of ample parking there.
Yes.
So